Good morning, and welcome to Morning Rips. This show is intended for mature audiences only. We may discuss and consume cannabis in accordance with local laws, and all views shared are for entertainment and informational purposes only. This program may contain adult language, strong opinions, and content not suitable for all listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. Some segments may include commentary on or clips from third-party content. All such material is used under fair use for purposes such as commentary, criticism, and education. By tuning in, you acknowledge that you are of legal age in your jurisdiction and choose to listen at your own discretion. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hell yeah!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Morning Rips.
I mean, it's not far off. It's not far off.
I almost did it again. I always seem to make that mistake because it is Friday and it's a good Friday. Not Good Friday, but it's a good Friday.
It's a good Friday.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. We had a great beat day over here. My wife got me a fucking fat tire bike. Did I explain to you the situation that went down to get this bike?
I mean, you went a little bit into detail, but not too elaborate. But for the people that don't know, do it.
So when we did the show on Wednesday, I didn't have the bike yet.
Yeah.
And that morning, my wife, she was like,
It was insane because we had finished the show. I'm sorry to interrupt. We had finished the show, and not long after, a couple of hours later, in the picture with you and his bike, I'm like,
yeah, the one that my wife put up. Yep.
We were just talking about this fucking thing. No, dude, tell how it went.
So she wrote to the guy like at 11 o'clock at night. Practically, I don't even know if she slept that night. She probably woke up a few times checking her phone, I would assume. What was it, like 4 or 5 in the morning? He wrote back to you. He wrote back at 5:30.
Bless that woman, yo. Bless that fucking woman.
Yeah, for real. So he writes to her at 5:30 in the morning and says, "You better not be a scammer," or something along the lines of that, right? So they talk. You know, my wife says to him, "If you didn't answer me, I was gonna blow up and fire on all angles on a review on you."
Dude. Yo, what up, Mike from California? My fucking boy.
Kisses over there, baby, in the chat.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. For Frankie.
So Gary comes.
Right it was a Gary?
It was a Gary.
Ooh. That's already iffy.
68-year-old hunter. Really nice guy, right? First off, when I see the bike, yeah, he's 68 years old, and he's in great shape for 68. Yeah, like he was in great shape. Like he didn't work out, but you could tell that his body, like he
ate right. He ate right.
Yeah, he could run. You know,
okay.
He was talking about how she said, "Oh shit, your wife was not playing around." No, she wasn't.
No. Frenchie does not fuck around.
So thank God this happened because we were about to get this bike from Costco that the wheels were the size of a fucking ball from a ball pit. Yeah. So we found this one. Now check this out, right? This guy bought it for like over $1,300 or something like that. We got it
now. Yeah, they're expensive. The motorized bikes, yeah.
We got it for $5.
For $5 what?
100
donuts. Oh,
75% off. And you know why he sold it? Because he was too scared to ride it. There was 5 miles on the bike.
Hold on, bro. Hold.
It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense, right?
On.
Selling broken bikes for $450. Like,
dude, wait. So from 1,300 down to 500.
With 5 miles on the odometer.
That's Frenchie's song. That's what it is.
Yo, nah. Hold on. Yeah, he's 68 years old, but at the same, this guy's loaded. fuck you. This guy's loaded because
Yeah.
how do you have $1,300 to just fucking throw away on a bike
Yeah,
and then
and then
just
just
lose
be like,
because
yeah,
you're scared? What? Fucking what?
it didn't make sense. The guy is a hunter. He rides quads.
It makes no fucking sense at all,
No,
bro.
I was so
What?
confused. I'm grateful. No, for real. God bless me. I was blessed. I was blessed
Yo,
because every other bike on Marketplace was the same price, but the wheel was broken. The controller was gone.
That's
The
it.
engine.
You know what? That's it. Frenchie, I need you to find me an electric drum set for the Lolo, yo.
He said for the Lolo, the Lolo.
Like the lowest of the low, but this shit's gotta be good.
Big Mike says he stole it.
68 years old, this grandpa's out there just jacking
Yeah.
bikes.
Also, we're
Bro.
not okay. So we're not gonna get into too many spoilers about this, but the boys finished this week. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I have to say, every other video that is out there on YouTube right now, it was the
Mm.
worst ending. It was terrible. It was this. It was that. It was the
Yeah,
worst thing.
yeah, there was there. Yeah, you know what? Let me just say this. Let's just fucking say it. There's a lot of jadedness happening right now. Like if you don't like it, don't like it. If you like it, like it. But like to
Which
go
is fine.
above and beyond, like the posts. Yo, I've been seeing the same posts you're talking about.
Yeah,
These people
Toshi
are
expressed his
raging.
thoughts.
These people are raging off because they didn't get exactly what they wanted out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
Yeah, and Toshi.
this is what we
Toshi-
got. Fucking what's up with Toshi?
Toshi made a great observation in the chat yesterday.
Mm.
You know, and he wasn't raging about it. He just said, I thought it was I think he said it was a bit anticlimactic or something like that.
Which is it's a good word. It's a good word to use.
Yeah, let's break it down real quick, right?
Yeah.
Gio, was it a rushed ending?
Yes. I felt it was rushed. Here, I'll give you my rundown in fucking 3 seconds. Ready? It felt a little bit rushed. It definitely felt underwhelming in a lot of parts. Very underwhelming. In a lot of points, misleading. Let's be real.
Yeah,
it was a little misleading. But
we're talking about the boys.
The boys. But at the end, we got exactly what we needed to get, a closure for it. Like it was a better ending than what we got for Dexter. Okay, at the time that shit happened, it was better than what we got with the fucking Sopranos. You know what I'm saying? Like there was far worse endings. This one was like
to me it was like a
closure.
7. A 7.
It gave me closure. Yeah, 7, pun intended. It gave me closure. It ended the story that I wanted to finish. But what's it?
This is the thing that pissed me off the most. Why bring in the Gen V characters but do absolutely nothing with them?
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely nothing with them. That was the biggest waste, not only for those actors, but for those characters. Okay, you cancel the show to give them an anticlimactic like
I'm hoping,
appearance.
and this is me fucking throwing my fucking hope radar up there. And again, if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna fucking go on a tangent and throw fucking shit and curse people off about it. I'm hoping that the boys Mexico.
I hope Mexico is good too.
We get a little bit more implementation about the Gen V people, because the Gen V people look like they would take that stance now. We don't need to see anything else from Starlight. We don't need to see anything else from Huey. They ended their stories, which gave me what I felt closure for the boys. It did its fucking job. You know what I mean?
Now,
I got you, Papa.
I have one thing that bothered me the most.
What's up?
And Toshi just kind of brought it up.
And they ruined my boy Frenchie's funeral scenes with jokes. I didn't want to laugh. I wanted to be in my feels.
To me, it wasn't. To me, it wasn't the funeral. To me, it was the actual death. I thought the death was so underwhelming.
Agree.
For a character like that, I should have been crying.
there's clips too. If you look at the fucking like if you go around and look at some of the fucking clips from that episode, there's people that were able to cut and fucking take frame by frame and grab footage that was not fucking aired, where it shows Homelander's finger actually penetrating Frenchie and pulling to create the
Yeah,
fucking gouge. Like
that's
they
what
actually
we should
showed.
have seen.
And you know what's crazy? Let's fucking talk about it, bah. We had a completely different ending from the boys that was originally planned. There was a fucking massacre that was supposed to happen where the Air Force and shit got involved, a bunch of shit popped off, and they completely removed that from us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame it personally. I am going to blame it on fucking cancel culture and the
Thank
sensitive
you.
fucking crybabies that did the initial fucking audience
You
screening.
know who's
Those
also
people
you know
bitched enough to remove scenes that were
yeah.
pivotal.
You know who's being a crybaby too?
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
You
Did you see
tell
what he
why is
said?
he crying?
So he said that the show is like a bleeding dry like stab to the president. It's like, okay,
Why did you have to make it about the president? Like, bro, it's a show. These are fictional fucking characters based off a comic book.
okay, let me
Like,
tell. Okay, hold up, wait a second, because this thing came out. Okay, yeah, the
I
actor,
don't think
the
people
actor,
were.
who he is a veteran of the Israeli Defense Force. Is he with them now? Is he fighting that war now? Who gives a
No,
fuck?
he's acting on a fucking screen, giving us one of the greatest
Yeah,
characters we've
come
ever
on
seen
now.
on screen.
I don't want to.
That's
I don't give a fuck about what he did in the past. Okay,
yeah, dude.
he's
Yeah.
moved on from it. Do you see him fighting the war now? No,
No.
so I don't want to hear that.
And you know
shit.
what's even crazy? Not even just fighting the war. Have you seen him become overly political on his social medias or anything? No.
Exactly. I
He
also want
promotes
to.
the boys, he promotes his career, and he sticks to his
Yeah.
fucking guns. He
I
dribbles the
also
basketball.
I also want to point out. I also want to point out that when he started the show, he didn't know any English. Okay, now he's a full on.
No, for
He's
real.
I don't want to hear shit
No,
about
no.
that. Okay,
All right, yeah. What Toshi
See-
said there, that was a part that a lot of people
Yeah.
immediately caught wind of and were like, "Aye, that's." The one part that was prior to that that people did agree with and were kind of on board until the final was skin getting ripped, bro. We saw it in Silent Hill.
Yeah.
People getting their fucking skin ripped and shit. Look, it was supposed to be Homelander's outing where he was supposed to power off. He should have fucking crashed out
Yeah.
the most he's ever crashed out, which is why I agree it was very underwhelming. We
Yeah.
should have seen something much bigger. There was
But-
supposed to be a collection of devout like soups that were like with Homelander
Yeah.
showing up to help fight this battle. A
And
lot
and-
was pulled
and
out,
they,
man.
And they get killed by the jets with the fucking
Yeah, dude.
with the missiles that detect the vault stuff. So,
Dude,
I don't
I'm
know. But I do have to say, there is one scene that has stuck out for me, and to me, it is the best
Oh.
scene of the whole series.
what
The banned nut milk scene.
the
That shit was so funny. He just sat there and was like, the greatest trick that Dever ever pulled was convincing people that milk comes out of a nut.
Yo, I like when he says it, his mannerisms and his gesture, like he's like really disgusted by the idea.
like,
I
"I'm not-
love it.
he's
I
like, "I'm
fucking
not
love
fu-"
it.
He's like, I'm not fucking with this.
Yo,
Nut
Anthony
milk is
Starr,
evil.
Anthony Starr, we need to see him again.
Anthony Starr
Very
to me has played
fucking
the
soon.
greatest
Yes.
villain in comic book
Yes.
television history.
Yes.
The
Ah,
greatest.
say it again louder.
The greatest.
The
okay?
greatest.
He is.
Yeah, man.
He really.
Yeah.
I mean, and let's not forget, he beat the shit out of an old man a couple years ago too. Okay, so he is Homelander. Okay,
Dude,
And
he
then we're-
really fucking is. He really is. And what's crazy is like when you read, like if you're familiar with the novels and the comics and shit, when you read the characters and you watch their live action adaptation, Homelander was by par the most accurate out of everybody in that cast. Butcher's entire demeanor was completely different at nearing the end in comparison to the books. So it's like, and I like how they kind of went with that twist a little bit. And I kept looking over at Ness like he's gonna flip, like he's
Yeah.
supposed to flip,
Now-
like something's supposed to happen.
and now I'll get more into detail there. I'm going to go into more detail because me and my wife have a audio only boys episode coming out. But there are two characters to me and that stuck out who had to me the best character progressions, right?
Okay.
One was Ashley, and the second one was Mother's Milk.
Oh, dude, Mother's Milk was such a well-written fucking character, and it's a complete 180 from what we get in the novel. Like,
and he
complete
never took
180.
he never took the V. He never took.
He never
it.
had to. He never had to.
He's the one. The only thing is that he broke his promise about killing this guy. Killing Stan Edgar.
Yeah.
But I'm sure maybe we'll get like I'm sure we're gonna get another spin-off, or we're going to see, like in The Boys Mexico, Mother's Milk arrested for killing Stan Edgar or something like that. You know what I mean?
Something, yeah.
But great show.
No, we'll see it.
I mean the whole show, the whole run of the show was absolutely
Dude, the pace was great. The pace was great. It was one of the very few shows that was able to actually take me on a fucking ride, whether it have been emotionally, fucking suspensefully, like fearfully. Like, yo, there was a lot in this show that made me question a lot of shit here in like real life. Like the way they were able to ground a lot of real world topics in relation to that show and like bring it to fucking life was incredible. Like they did a sick fucking job with that show. Like they really did. And I'm amped to see what they do with Vault Rising, which just finished fucking filming season 1 in March. They just got done, so I'm excited to see where they go.
Super interesting. That's going to be super interesting.
The finale was definitely better than because you could fucking see it.
Yep. All right. So next in news, Ludwig Kaiser has been arrested for assault. So let's talk about this situation. I have his mugshot right here. I'm about to pull it up.
Word. Now you know what's crazy? People have been mixing this story up with a prior from a while ago about domestic violence. Like they've been mixing the fucking topics. This incident that happened was not domestic violence at all.
This was not domestic violence. This was
Ludwig Kaiser being a G. Let's fucking call it what it is. He looks so regretted about it.
Yeah, because he knows that this is all over the internet and that guys like us are going to be talking about it. So this is happening, okay? So what happened, Gio? What did Ludwig Kaiser do?
So Ludwig Kaiser, he came home with Shorty Rock. I don't know who he's with now, but he came home with his shorty. They got into an elevator. Yeah, they got into an elevator. Apparently, another passenger on that elevator, got uncomfortable because Ludwig was kissing up on his woman. And he, out of his own accord, I'm talking about the passenger in the elevator, out of his own fucking accord, decided to fucking white knight the situation and say, what was it? That's rude or some shit. Like he said some dumb slick shit.
He was like, you need to be more respectful and have some manners.
Yeah, have some manners. And Ludwig Kaiser proceeded to turn around and tell this motherfucker to fuck off. But I would assume that this individual, we don't have any footage, must have continued instead of just left Ludwig and his fucking girl alone. So Ludwig turned around and beat the shit out of him.
What did he say to Ludwig?
Oh, well, I don't know exactly what he said, but he said something about ice.
He allegedly said something to Kaiser to the effect of, you need to show some fucking respect before I call ice on that bitch.
So there you go. So with that being said, Ludwig Kaiser turned around and beat the fucking brakes off this guy in the elevator.
No punches were thrown, by the way. No punches were thrown. Apparently it was just a scuffle, and now he's been arrested. So
he's been arrested.
I just want to say, if someone tells me that I can't kiss up on my wife in the elevator, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Yeah, no. Fuck a scuffle. You're eating buttons, bro. We're going to every fucking floor because I'm dragging your face up that shit.
Will eat my wife's ass in the elevator, okay? I do
Bro,
not give a fuck. You will not stop me, okay? Mind your own fucking business. Wait for the next one,
yeah, like, yo,
okay?
for one, PDA only counts in the fucking workplace where it's, part of a whole HR shit. Fuck that. PDA does not, it's public displays of affection in a public
Actually,
fucking place. Like,
yeah.
fuck off.
What's actually funny? Me and my wife one day we were in New York City a couple years ago, and some guy
Yeah.
we were kissing up like up at the fountain.
Mm.
Security guard came up to us and kicked us out.
Talking that was 16 years ago.
Were you guys loitering?
My wife just said that was 16 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, no, yeah, I no, we were just kissing up on each other. We were
Yeah,
feeling.
nah. In this situation, I side with fuck. Dude, that was the most Americano thing to fucking do.
Yeah, again, you tell me to stop kissing up on my girl in public, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Do you want to kiss too?
Yeah, for real. Are you
That's what
jelly?
I'm gonna do.
Are you
That's what I'm
jelly?
gonna do. Someone does that to us for just, I'm gonna be like, do you want me to kiss you too?
Yeah, like, what's up? Like, what are you trying to get involved? Motherfucker. Mind your own. Like, I hate that shit. Ludwig, bro.
Oh, poor Grande Americano.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the most Americano thing he's done.
I don't do PDA, but fuck you if you're gonna tell me I can't. If I did want
That's
to.
a lie. Toshi, you're a fucking liar. You are a liar because you always hug up and shit on me in public. Shut up. Lying ass.
So
Hit your cheeks and shit.
funny thing, a story that was covered yesterday on the JM and Dig show. It's actually happening over here.
I knew it.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but large crowds of teens were seen running through the Chelsea
fuck.
Avenue and
Oh.
Ocean Avenue intersections in Long Branch, New Jersey the other day. Okay, it was a ton of people screaming and running. Anthony Pizzi, who was staying at the resort, so somebody pulled up the car right there and they just started jumping on the car. All of a sudden, the security for the resort came out and said we had to get in the resort because they were locking it down. 139 police officers were dispatched from several agencies to handle the crowd after the Long Branch Police Department initiated an all-call and mutual aid activation. Police in riot gear eventually pushed the crowd away, dispersing them from the center of Pier Village.
Do I have to say what's obvious and not sound fucking evil when I say it? Because it's the fucking truth. No, this was absolute delinquency. This is a lack of fucking education, discipline, self-respect, all the above. And again, do I have to state the fucking obvious in this picture, or should I call it the least common denominator? It pisses me off because every fucking day I hear the same cries and shit about discrimination and stereotypes and shit. But this is what fucking happens.
Yeah. So
have we forgotten how to fucking behave ourselves in public?
Yeah, so I'm assuming this is like a senior ditch day, which I mean, I did senior year ditch, so I mean that's a whole different vibe. This whole, I mean, what the
dude? You're obstructing. You're obstructing. Like that's what this fucking is. Celebrate. Do your celebrations. Be happy about your fucking accomplishment, but don't be fucking obstructive, bro.
Now, this happened on the same day in Rhode Island. You know that? And they covered this, and there was 3 stabbings on the Narragansett Town Beach because of it as well.
Jesus Christ. Well, thankful. Wait, hold on. Now I need to know. Have any injuries been reported out of this?
Out of this one, 51 people arrested, multiple fights broke out.
That's all I had to hear. Yeah, it couldn't even fucking be behaved. Like, that's the shit. Like, it can't even be a peaceful celebration. They gotta fucking be belligerent morons, bro. See, this is a reason to get mad and yell and flip off a screen and tell off people. It's for stupid shit like this. Fucking ridiculous, bro. I can't stand this shit.
It gets old. It really gets old. Are you okay, baby?
Dude, what's getting old is like respect, bro. These people had no fucking respect for a public place. None.
No, they really don't, and they start fucking shit up. And speaking of having respect for a public place, how about having some respect for yourself? A Michigan woman was arrested and then rushed to the hospital after she stole a bottle of wine and hid it inside a body cavity. The 48-year-old was allegedly caught by shopkeepers drinking a bottle of alcohol in a Traverse City liquor store without paying for it, and then returned the next day to nab a bottle of Chardonnay. Employees attempted to stop her, but were unable to find the pilfered tipple. That is, until police arrested her and found it stashed inside an unnamed bodily orifice at the jail, at which point she was brought to Munson Medical Center for treatment. The woman who has not been named has been charged with 2 accounts of retail fraud, 1 count of smuggling and trespassing. This post has reached out to the Traverse City Police for additional details, but did not immediately hear back. Yeah, unnamed, really. So there's only, for a woman, there's only several places where you could hide it that they can't be seen.
And at 48 years old, I would assume it's been beaten to hell.
First off, a Chardonnay bottle is not a small bottle.
Why are we doing these things?
I want to know something. We've covered at least 10 stories now of people sticking things up their asses,
Yeah.
up their vaginas. There
Yeah.
seems to be a trend
Yeah.
of people sticking things in their holes for whatever reason. I have never had the urge to want to just shove something up my ass and walk around with it.
I mean, if
Okay.
that's the urge, you might as well take a shit and then just shove it right back up there. Get the sensation out of the way. But
leave it
this
halfway.
is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's what? Again, it has me question fucking the state of humanity at this point, bro. Like, are we that bored? Are we that fucking curious? Have we become so fucking deluded where we think these things are like okay? What the fuck has happened to us, bro? I want to go back to the days that I wasn't
Okay.
born yet. Like, I'm talking about, see, I want to go back to those days.
All right, but Toshi,
Simpler times.
using a suppository to get high is different than using a hole to steal something.
Yeah, smuggling. Come on,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
You know
Now-
what hole it was.
We all know that the man's G spot is in their asshole somewhere.
Yeah, that's the fucking craziest trick God ever played on humanity, bro. That is the sickest trick God ever played.
He's just like, you want to feel full satisfaction? Fine. I'm gonna make sure they have
Now
to
you're
go
gonna have
in
to
your
question your sexuality.
Yo, now we're gonna make it so that there's something in your ass for you to get the full
There you
sensation
go.
to clean you out like a cow.
There you go.
That's I've never put that together. That you're right.
Leave it to me to fucking do some dumb shit like that. There you go. You're welcome.
But why did he do that? So in order for me to be milked like a fucking cow, I need to get something shoved into my ass. Amazing. Amazing.
Yep.
All right, Gio, talk to us about our friends at Hemper.
Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a segue.
Well, you could use. I mean, look, suppository Saturdays. Remember?
Oh my God.
But yeah, because the rest of the stories that we have for the rest of the show, is all cannabis. So, and we have some wild stories about cannabis. So, talk to us about our friends over at Hemper, Gio.
Holy shit. That was great. Guys, if you're looking to fucking enhance your smoking experience, there's only one place to fucking shop, one place to get everything you need. I'm talking about bongs, fucking glass tips, papers, ashtrays, fucking grinders, anything you could fucking think of. They even have a 3-tier monthly subscription you could fucking log into right now. Sign up on their website, hemper.co, and be sure to check out their fucking subscriptions. They come with a box every month. Inside of that box comes a theme bong, and with that theme bong, a shitload of accessories. A shitload of fucking accessories. Definitely worth the price, and even more worth the fucking price if you use code BRVG when you check out. It gets cute when you check out. Trust me.
Yes, it does. Now, I lied. There's one story here that's not cannabis, but it is for us stoners, right? Lego has teased and revealed their new Lego set.
Hmm. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Okay.
Donkey Kong Lego.
Okay.
How do we feel about this, Gio? You're the Lego guru
Okay.
with the group.
Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Listen, this is expansions of franchises, bro. Lego is on top of the fucking game right now. And honestly, like you got to be a rich ass like on top of your game if you're able to afford fucking trademark to all these fucking titles, dude. All of them. Lego's got their fucking fingers dipped in all of it. That's why I love that company so much.
They're the video game Disney company.
Dude, they really fucking are. God damn it. But nah, man, I'm really excited for this, man. It looks really cool. Like I like the promo, with the Lego barrel. Like I'm wondering if
Yeah.
that's how they're gonna sell the set is inside a barrel, like all the pieces and
That's
bags
cool.
inside a barrel. That would be fucking slick.
I
Like
like
some
that. I
limited
like that.
edition shit.
I like that. So, next story. Now, this isn't a confirmation. I mean, this is a huge tease from Marlon Wayans and Scary Movie. Up until
Okay.
we get a confirmation, we're going to treat this as speculation and trolling.
Yeah.
But if this is true, this would be probably the craziest popcorn bucket we ever had.
Nah. All right. All right.
Now it's got to be a marketing stunt. There's no way
This is
because JM and Diggs talked about this yesterday, right?
yeah.
There is no way that a multi-billion dollar company like Regal or AMC would do something like this.
No, that's extremely risky to their brand. It's extremely risky because they are an all ages corporation.
Yeah.
This is definitely a fucking ploy, a marketing ploy. It looks like you could see it from the video. That's Marlon's actual finger crawling down the bong and shit. So I would not doubt in any way, shape, or form that these are real, but they're not being sold. These are bongs that they put fucking popcorn in for prop. Pack the fucking bowls with butter, with liquid butter.
Dude,
That's what that is.
I love that the butter is inside the carb cap like that.
Yeah. It's
But
cute. It's cute, but it's considered paraphernalia, and a movie theater would not sell paraphernalia because it's an all ages corporation.
Yeah. Now let me pick your brain for a second. What about like small castle theaters? Kevin Smith's joint. Do you think that if like small theaters were accepting of this and okay with this, that it would be
Something
a good
like
collaboration?
that? Yeah, absolutely. Because that would be distributed properly. It wouldn't just be like, yeah, you buy fucking popcorn no matter who you are. Here you go. Like no, like it would be regulated in those fucking spaces.
Now,
in big fucking spots, that's not happening.
Now let's speculate on this. How the fuck are you supposed to eat the popcorn? Because that's a good question.
That's another one. It's impractical as fuck.
Yeah.
Absolutely impractical.
Yeah.
So again, this is a marketing ploy.
Maybe this one on the left looks a little wide. I mean if they make it right, or if you could take out the neck, maybe.
Again, it's an impractical fucking usage. Those are prop pieces that they stuff fucking popcorn into. Filled the bowls with butter, and Marlon just dragged his finger down that shit. Easy.
Yep. We are going to
smart.
see.
It's smart.
We are going to see soon enough.
You know what it's doing though? It's doing exactly what marketing and promoting does. Gets people talking.
And now I will say, if it just so happens, right? If it just so happens that
there's going to be a lot of theaters shutting down.
I would say that, but I would also say that they're starting to be open to the idea that it's a thing, that people smoke. But I mean, that's just neither here nor there. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see closer to the release of the movie, and
I just feel that the outcry alone is not worth the fucking the outcome. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Yeah. Next we have truckers and pilots still cannot use medical marijuana, even though Trump reclassified it, Transportation Department says. So last month, the administration moved to federally reclassified medical marijuana that is dispensed to patients in accordance with state programs. But that doesn't mean truck drivers, airline pilots, and other federally regulated workers can now use it without being punished. The Department of Transportation is clarifying in a new notice. Marijuana is not compatible with safety sensitive functions. Medical review officers who receive drug test results indicating cannabis consumption cannot deem them to be negative or illegal substance use, even when an employee says it was the result of state licensed medical marijuana. So you mean to tell me that a pilot could down a whole bottle of whiskey before a flight,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't smoke a joint that was prescribed to him by a doctor?
No, nope, not at all. Nope, because
That's
laws are
crazy
just
to me.
ass backwards at this fucking rate. You know what? That's how we're writing laws now, Sanchez. You didn't know? We write
No, I
laws,
didn't.
right?
Indulge me.
Oh yeah, no. What's done is Congress gets together and they write all these laws, right? All these fucking cool laws. Oh, that was my vacuum. All these
Where's
cool
my
little laws.
Where's my
Okay,
notepad?
don't worry about the notepad. This is easy.
Okay.
They get all these cute little laws all together. They just band them all up together, and then they take all these laws and they throw them all up in the air. All of them, like all these fucking cute laws. They take all the laws and throw them up like that, and then they wait for which laws fucking fall from then they just fucking get smacked in the face with all these fucking laws, that make no sense. And then they take these laws, and then they make a complete 180 out of those laws. They just flip the laws upside down, and then
like
they
that.
put them out to the public. Yep, that's exactly how it's done.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then the president, all he's got to do is say, that's a good law. And then everything works out.
I had no idea.
Yeah. That's how we're making laws now.
You learn something new every day. You know that?
It's incredible, man. I read books sometimes.
No fucking way. Next, my people in uniform, okay?
Oh.
We know that the VA can now prescribe you marijuana, but guys, okay? Guys, the U.S. Army is making it clear that it views all forms of cannabis and its derivatives as dangerous drugs that soldiers are banned from using. In a blog post on Thursday, this is how primitive the Army is. They still do blog posts.
Mm-hmm.
The officials with the Army's Directorate of Prevention, Resilience, and Readiness reiterated the military's branch position that even CBD products such as infused creams and gummies can pose serious risks to soldiers and mission readiness. While CBD is often perceived as a non-intoxicating alternative to marijuana, Army policy stipulates that the cannabinoid is not permitted. All forms of cannabis, including marijuana, hemp, and all cannabinoid-containing products are banned under Army Regulation 600-85, regardless of how they are marketed or consumed. States that permit the use of marijuana or hemp don't change that policy either. So I want to talk about this because this is interesting to me, right? So during the Vietnam days, right? Vietnam and then other areas of different wars that we've had throughout the last 50 years. There have been incidents where soldiers have been prioritized to secure a poppy field or a marijuana farm or this, that, and so on.
Yeah.
Soldiers were getting fucking stoned during and look, and in Vietnam, we fuck them up, but we also, it wasn't a pretty war either, but these guys were getting fucked up and getting high. The same thing happened, I think, like 20, 30 years ago over in the Middle East, where they were finding poppy fields and some of the soldiers were getting high off in the poppy fields, which fine, okay. But I really don't want my soldiers being stoned when they're trying to defend the fob or trying to defend each other. Now, smoking a joint, especially CBD.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the funny thing too, because I was just reading that back in the day, the reason why like these old 80-year-old people are all like, oh, the weed is stronger. It's because it is. It's because back I've read and saw this video about it back in the 70s when everyone was smoking weed. They were smoking CBD, which and the THC was no more than 2%. Okay.
Hmm.
Now we have THC levels of what, Gio?
Shit, we've seen them reach fucking 98, fucking 70, fucking it varies. Like they're high, extremely fucking high nowadays.
For flower, it's like 23 to 27, right?
Yeah, depending, yeah.
You know? So of course it was fucking strong. So with that being said, with the weed being too strong, how do we expect our soldiers to be mission critical and mission ready, especially during an operation? What if something happens again in our country,
Mhm.
right? Do you want our soldiers to be fucking stoned? Well, well, not stoned, because
Inebriated.
because some people can't handle their shit. Let's be real.
Yeah. No, yeah, no.
Okay. And what's
Like,
to
cause I was
say?
about to, like, my argument, like, my counter argument was going to be like, yo, you question a motherfucker who just took a bong rip and just hit the range and is fucking hitting center target. Like, some
Yeah,
motherfuckers can do it, but a lot of people can't. Like,
yeah. I always believed that if it's in the regulations,
mhm,
it's in the regulations for a reason, and I stand
absolutely.
by that. It's the same thing. Like, did you know that in the military we have a regulation in 670-1 where it specifically says that the way that we have to tie our boots, the laces, all the laces from bottom to top have to go from left to right
On both sides.
on both feet. Yep.
So it's going to be like,
Yeah. For the
instead of
boots.
like,
That's that. Yep, that is the regulation for the
I'm going
boot.
to be putting on the wrong fucking boot every time and put my
Yeah,
left on my right on my left. Ah,
yeah.
fuck.
No, no. I'm talking about the laces when you're doing the
Yeah, I
laces.
know.
Yeah,
Usually I know what shoe is which by how my
yeah.
laces are.
Exactly.
Because my patterns are always symmetrical instead of like parallel.
Yep.
So
So
like
it's
if
yeah.
it would fuck me up.
So it's kind of annoying. So I
Yeah.
actually do side with the military with this. It's the same way. They should also, a lot of soldiers drink. Then they drink on base. I
Yeah.
don't believe that they should be allowed to drink in the barracks. I don't think they're allowed to be drinking in the barracks. But I actually
But they
do
do
agree.
anyways.
I do agree with the regulations that the military puts in place because you're supposed to be defending the fucking country. So, you know, and yes,
Exhibit A.
and here's the thing, and this
Yeah.
people are going to probably call me a hypocrite. Oh, but you're okay with cops smoking off weed off duty? Yeah, absolutely, because they're off duty.
Yeah.
Military, you're not. You never get off duty. There is
No.
no off duty. When you hear those fucking horns, you need to get the fuck up and get into your fucking mission. And if you're
Yeah.
stoned or drunk or high or anything like that, you're not mission ready. You're not
No.
mission able. I'm kicking you the fuck out formation, But that's just me. That's
Viably,
just
no.
me.
No, but viably though, because
You
at
know?
that point you're a risk not only to yourself but
Yeah.
your
It
your whole fucking team.
it's different because again, cops can go off duty.
Yeah.
Military, you could 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, we need you for formation, or we need you for this or that.
And just to throw this out there, in all fairness, cops also do solo patrolling. You know, usually military and shit like that, you're in a platoon or
You're
group. So.
the battle buddy system. So
Exactly. So like you're never alone necessarily. So
yeah, so
it's definitely a different genre there.
yep. So guys, and just don't do it, my
Yeah,
boys.
for real. Just be responsible, man. Fuck.
Yeah, next one is we got a few more stories here. Pennsylvania. Okay, this is interesting. So a Republican running to become Pennsylvania's lieutenant governor says that legalizing marijuana in the state, claiming it would increase the size of the illegal market, undermine job creation, and harm public health.
It's done the absolute opposite everywhere else. What?
Jason Ritchie, who won the primary this week for GOP lieutenant governor nomination, criticized Democrats for seeking to raise needed revenue for the state through cannabis legislation, which is crazy because these states want money and they see that weed is making them money. Just fucking get the weed. It's making
Yeah.
these states so much money.
And it's you know what it's I think, and here I'm trying to empathize with that side for a second. Like I
Yeah.
can understand where the costs in more security, or to have things properly distributed and tested and so on. I understand that the costs are a lot. It's not cheap to do all that, but at the same time, like, that market itself is going to balance everything else out as far as financially. Like, you'll be able to delve more if you just start it. Just take a little bit. Just fucking take a little. Get a taste and find out fucking people, bro. Like, how does something that works in every other fucking place that's been regulated and done right, eh, like, how does that work there
You're
and
so
not there? Like,
so check this out. You ready? I'm gonna go through a list here.
laws again. The laws. What's up? What list?
California has made $4.8 million.
In how many
Okay,
years?
in this year. Okay,
This year.
Washington 3
Not even the
million.
end.
Colorado 2.7. Illinois 1.9, Michigan 1.2, Nevada 1.1, Oregon 1, Massachusetts 989. Oh no, this is okay. I'm sorry.
Mm.
980. So Oregon has made $1 billion, Nevada $1 billion, Michigan $1 billion, Illinois $1 billion, Colorado $2 billion, Washington
God, yeah.
$3 billion, California $4 billion, Massachusetts 989 million, New Jersey 45 million. You mean to
Wow.
tell me that you don't want to
Wow.
you don't want any of this money?
Hold on,
You
I'm
don't.
offended. We need to get our numbers up.
Yeah, we're still new in the game. We're still new in the
It's
game.
still fairly new. Yeah, I
Remember
get it.
when we get home grow, it'll be a different conversation, you know. Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Ah.
Uh, Intoxicate, and the next one. This is a crazy one. The New Jersey Senate Judiciary Committee passed a bill allowing large intoxicating hemp drinks and restricting towns from stopping medical cannabis dispensaries from converting to adult use recreational sales.
Hmm.
So, a committee aide explained there's an amendment on the Senate version to specify that intoxicating hemp drinks can only have 10 milligrams of THC. That's in contrast to the 750 milliliter or 25-ounce bottles with 200 milligrams of THC that the bill allows. Now, lobbyist Osner Charles of the Garden State Liquor Retailers Association yielded his time to the member, Mahi Patel, and she claimed they represent small and family businesses. And Patel liked that the bill would allow them to sell intoxicating hemp drinks until November. Now, Patel said liquor stores are making less money as people drink booze less. For many retailers, intoxicating hemp beverages have become an important emerging product category that offset declining sales. And this bill will help businesses maintain that revenue and avoid unnecessary market disruptions.
Oh, people can't drink their liquor anymore. Too fucking bad. Too many accidents drinking alcohol. Too many irresponsible motherfuckers out there driving under the influence of alcohol, killing people and shit.
It is time to
Less
bring
liquor
back
stores, more dispensaries.
it. Fuck that. It is time to bring back the soda shops.
Ooh.
Get yourself a nice little cannabis
Ooh.
orange soda. You go over to the fucking soda shop. You get it in tap like the
Ooh.
1950s.
Yeah. Dude.
It'll be you can get it on tap, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Got like
Yeah.
the 1950s, you know? You get a little
The
apron,
era
you
I
walk.
fucking wished I was raised in. Mashy, fucking mashy. That era, I love that
Yep.
shit.
And then I believe
God damn.
this is our last story here. Yeah. Mm,
Ooh. What we
this
got?
is sad. This is sad. The
Oh,
Jersey City Council voted down approval of a consumption lounge for the Other Side dispensary in the Heights in the north of the city since it closed and owes taxes. So the Other Side dispensary CEO, Dr. Eliza Brevard Rodriguez was among those scheduled to speak during the public comment period, but she was not present. When the resolution came up for a vote, for a vote, Corporation Counsel Sarah Levin said there has been recent case law that has emerged in the New Jersey courts that impresses upon the governing body the importance of sharing your reasons on the record for casting the vote that you will choose to cast. Would you prefer if I was able to take a vote on everything and then go back to it? City Clerk Sean Gallagher asked. Sure would. Thank you. Now, next is that the other side dispensary closed and seeking a consumption lounge. It said so. They said, I'm proud to support the legal cannabis industry in the city, but I'm going to vote no. Zena and Ward B did invite me for a tour. Their consumption lounge had cleared all relevant building permitting. But this business seeking the consumption lounge is delinquent on their taxes. There are 6 dispensaries in Ward D that could also apply for this license that would prevent them from having the opportunity. This is an issue of equity. There are limited licenses citywide, and I believe 1 per ward for consumption area businesses. So they're saying here that for that this specific dispensary, it owes back on taxes, and that's why they're not granting them the consumption lounge. But other dispensaries, like for example, Lifted could apply for one, and depending on how their, what their finances are looking at, they could probably be, which I wouldn't even be surprised if Lifted already applied for a consumption license either.
Wouldn't doubt it. I mean, from what we know of Lifted, they are one of the very few, up in that area that are doing everything the right way. They're distributing properly. They're getting licenses. They're getting permits to do their things properly. They're coordinated. They're well established. My man Chris is fucking on top of his shit, which is why shout out to Chris from Lifted for doing what a dispensary of that kind should be doing, which is serving the community properly, affordable. Fucking, it's on point. I love what they're doing there.
I agree. I 100% agree. And then before we get out of here, I'm just trying to see if we have any breaking news. And see Tom Hardy fired from Mobland. Yeah, no, that's it. That's actually good. We missed one thing, but it was a huge story. We'll talk about it on Monday. But tomorrow, guys, tomorrow is Saturday, and you know what that means. It is BRVG. So, guys, make sure you check us out tomorrow at 7. This weekend, you're going to see a new episode of Tune In Tube Out. There's actually going to be some stuff. There's a boys episode that's going to be coming out, then Beef Season 2, and then a couple of stuff happening. DD214 Network at Monday. Oh my God, I have not uploaded. I don't think I uploaded DD214 this week.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have to get to that. Make sure you check that out on Mondays, and then JM and Diggs on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us every other day. You guys are fantastic. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
And I'm about to go outside and take advantage of the fact that this is the only day it's not going to rain for the next couple of days. Now I'm going to go fucking outside. So I hope you guys do the same. Gio, go ahead. Close the door.
Guys, you already know the fucking dealio. Tomorrow's going to be Saturday. It's going to be a very wet fucking weekend. No pun intended. God damn it. But it's going to be raining. It's going to be pouring from Saturday through fucking Sunday. So if you could stay indoors, we got no need to go outside. Don't fucking bother. Keep yourself indoors. Stay fucking chill. Other than that, you know the dealio, man. Not every day is going to be as beautiful as today is going to be. I know it's going to get shittier later. Usually every day turns out that way. It's up and down. It's like fucking waves. Uncontrollable, unpredictable, and beyond our control. So all we can control is how we react to everything. But the best way to do that is to express yourself, to let it be known that something is troubling you in some way, shape, or form. Don't let that shit eat you up. Don't let it fucking swallow you whole. You have to speak out, or you have to express. By that I mean creatively, fucking, reading, do whatever it is that takes your mind away from the bullshit, because the bullshit doesn't last forever. So keep that in mind. Stay as positive as fucking possible. Reach out, talk to people, let people know that things aren't okay so that you can be okay. And if you got nobody to fucking talk to, or nobody that you feel that you can reach out to or trust enough to fucking express to, There's plenty of hotlines and phone numbers you can check out in our description. So please do us the favor, do the world a favor, do everybody that fucking loves you a favor, and stick around.
That's right. You guys are awesome. We will see you guys later. Have a fucking good one. Have a great fucking weekend. Get
Hell
drunk,
yeah.
get high, do whatever it is you need to do. But we're out of here.
You go outside? Yeah. Fucking dog.